Garrett and Brad Evans have taken their love of craft beer to another level. The pair have created a guide to the capital's best breweries, pubs and tap rooms, featuring more than 40 places to sample what London has to offer. Jonny and Brad with us now, but the research was fun, wasn't it?
It was terrible.
Yeah, but it was awful, really.
Tough job, a lot of time spent working late in pubs. Until closing time.
On a serious note, though, it probably was quite tough because we are awash with places to drink beer. We are awash with craft and real craft and all of that now. How did you make the selection?
Well, yeah, so there's about nearly 110 breweries now and a couple of thousand pubs. So we've lived in London for quite a while, so we knew where we started, where we wanted to start, and then we sort of branched out. We discovered some amazing places.
Yeah, the journey was great, wasn't it? It was amazing, and it's about finding that magical combo of the amazing beer and amazing atmosphere.
Yeah,
and that's what the
somebody today put it to me. It's like a bar stool. So you have like 4 different assets, and if any of them isn't quite right, then the bar stool topples over. And beer is a great barometer of a great pub. If you're looking after your beer and you're buying good beer, then it shows sort of a care for the product and for the people that are coming in. But it's not the be all and the end all. There has to be that atmosphere and that service and, and that food often as well.
This guide won't then send you to zone 6 for an amazing pint, but in a sticky floor kind of bar.
No, not. Well, there's the odd sort of spit and sawdust kind of place. Like my favourite place is Southampton Arms in Kentish Town. Is it's kind of very much wooden floors and wobbly bar stools, but the beer's fantastic. The service fantastic. You can have a pork bap and a pint of real ale and feel like you're in the.
They're all unique, aren't they? They're not. We're not doing generic. This is all about the vibes, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That is the quintessence of it.
And the beer's the bonus, I guess, to some extent.
From that, then, I think you will probably find something for everybody in this. We talk a lot about the rise of craft beer. What is it that makes it a craft beer? Because I think a lot of people will kind of go, well, is that a craft beer? Is that what's craft beer?
Yeah. Well, how long have we got? I mean, a craft beer, we think, is a beer that puts flavour first, or a brewery that puts flavour first. So over the last sort of 40, 50 years, these big breweries have been dumbing down their beers, making it cheaper, making it quicker to produce, and trying to tell people that that's how it should be, but it's really not. And, Canberra and those kind of guys done a great job of making sure that flavour stayed in the UK, and now America sort of took that tradition and made it huge and made it exciting again with new hops, and the UK's followed suit. So it's beer that's meant to be flavour forward, often not meant to be served in the pint. It's supposed to be treated a little bit like a wine, but obviously it's more fun than wine.
Yeah, is it a healthy industry in London? Is the London scene healthy at the moment in terms of economically?
Incredibly healthy. I mean, the amount of jobs it's produced, like the breweries, the pubs, the tap rooms, and the farmers that are supplying the grain and stuff, has been a real boon for creativity in London and for the food scene as well.
Doesn't seem to be slowing down either, does it? It's still.
No, every time somebody says like, well, I think 100, I think about 100 it will ever off, and now we've had maybe 2 open in the past sort of 2 months, and it just keeps going.
So it's still going. We shouldn't really name any specific places, but if you were to steer people to try and find a really good pint, give us a couple of ideas of where you would go from your guide.
Well, I think there's a place called the Bermondsey Beer Mile, which has 7 or 8 breweries on it, and you can go there on a Saturday.
So you're trying from lots of different people?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So there's 7 or 8 really great breweries around there. And there's a new sort of hub happening in Tottenham as well with great breweries.
Yeah.
Another way, I think North London has some fantastic, more traditional pubs that have a bit of craft, a bit of real ale. Well, they're kind of the same thing, craft and real ale. But they mix it up really well in lovely traditional kind of surroundings.
And you can still find the spit and sawdust places as well, which we all really like, don't we? Lovely to see you both. Thank you so much for telling us about it. Jonny and Brad there, who have written that guide, and I'll tell you what it's called, and it is out now. It is called the London Craft Beer Guide, and you can find it various places, and it will give you an idea of where to go for a good pint. You're watching London Live News, still to come.